I'm back. Limousine, bright lights, big cities, pretty ladies. Limousine, bright lights, big cities, pretty ladies. Don't look at the video, don't look at on tape. Look at what's happening today. It's gone. It's history. Do we look like we're ready for the history book? No. Baby, I'm mad as hell at you because you got no guts. You got no class. You got no responsibility. You are an abusive power and you can believe it. You're an asshole.
Heavyweight champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen, the Nature Boy, Rick Flair.
Guess what? Limousine,
Every day of my life.
bright lights, big cities, pretty ladies. Limousine, bright lights, big cities, pretty ladies. Don't look at the video, don't look at on tape. Look at what's happening today. It's gone. It's history. Do we look like we're ready for the history book? No. Baby, and it's that You want the recognition, you want the status, you want the money, you want the notoriety, then pal, get on Ric Flair one time. We are the best there is, and believe it, put it in the bank, whether you like it or not, we are the best there is. This is what Ric Flair is all about, you know. There are so many times that I walk out here and I feel the excitement, I feel the pulse of the world, and sometimes I get so carried away that I don't take time. Honey, I'll see you tonight at the Marriott and I'll be quiet. I gotta talk. Sometimes I don't take time to enunciate and really get the point across. What's on my mind tonight is this. When this lays down next to me at night, I feel as secure as a man can feel in the sport of professional wrestling. You want the recognition, you want the status, you want the money, you want the notoriety, then pal, get on Ric Flair one time. We are.
What's up? What's up? You know how expensive that is? That's real gold. Have you seen the price of gold lately? Huh? Are you following HTP Nurse? The white leather? Oh my God. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. What's up? What's up? What's up, Tyann? What's good? Easy does it. What's poppin', everybody? What's popping? What's popping? Nixie, what's good? Hammerhead. Annie, TTWT. JB, Parrot, Fish, what's good? All right, what's poppin'? So you see that, right? We got a new belt. Somebody is going to earn that belt. I don't know exactly how yet. I wanted to get the belt in the hands first. That is a nice belt, okay? Somebody going to win it this year. What's good, Randall? What's poppin'? EC, Dust Face. Let's go. Got my Stone Cold hoodie. Dude, everybody's been getting the hoodies in quick. Most merch bought. I don't know yet. We're going to think about it. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe that's what we're going to do. What else is happening out there, y'all? I don't really have a whole lot for show notes, man. Basically, here's what happened. Hold on. Let me roll this thing up really quick. I've been out of it for the past 2-3 days, okay? I had to buy some trees from the dispensary because I was out of the homegrown. So I got in my little cart, put my weed in there, and I said, you know what? It's been a while since I've done some dabs. Well, I'm going to buy a little bit of oil. Well, didn't realize that I bought Rick Simpson oil. I'm familiar with it. I know what it is. I've never used it before. So I get there, and the lady's like, you know, you're familiar with Rick Simpson oil, right? And I didn't want to look like an idiot. I was like, yeah, throw it in the bag. Well, it was like a little syringe like this, 0.5 milliliters. I think I did like 0.1, waited, and then did another like 0.2. And then that fucked me up, dude, for like 2 days. I was retarded. I couldn't think right. Couldn't get motivated to do anything. I might have had a little cold too, but it fucked me up. I'm just now starting to feel back to normal. So if I'm a little airheaded today more than normal, not my fault. 2 drops under the tongue. Oh, it wasn't a drop. It was a little mini worm. The first one was like a worm like that. Then the second one was like a worm like that. And so, yeah, but it wasn't even fun. It was like I couldn't even get to sleep. My brain was just going like crazy. So I don't know. It wasn't even cool. So it is what it is. All right, check it out. We've got a raffle to call tonight. You guys filled this up pretty quick. Winner's going to choose between a Wonderland Echinata and a Unicorn Poo Chalice. I don't make up the names, okay? And then check it out. If you buy any merch while we're live, it's going to pop up on screen. It's going to put you on a wheel. The wheel is going to give you some deals. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start off. Let's do 4 of my merch people. Let's give them a bonus here just to start off. Let's do, what is this? Double wheel spins. Okay, so any wheel spins tonight? 4. Purple Nike. Purple Nike again. Doubles. Not 2 wheel spins, double it. Double wheel spins all night long. And then we've got our regular wheels and stuff too. So I think I'm ready to go, man. I got a energy drink. I got some really nice corals for you guys. I hope that you're looking for some steals. Edibles one time, I thought I was having a stroke. Scary shit. I think it needs a few spins to refresh. The whole thing got refreshed. I kind of got panicked today. My wheels and everything were like blank. It's like, what the fuck is going on? So I had to restart everything. So, all right, you guys ready? Let's go with a Exosphere. First one on the wheel. $10. Let's roll one up. Let's hang. What's going on? I played a little bit of Civilization today. I didn't play it the other day. I tried and I just couldn't get started. What else is happening, dude? That's pretty much it. I've just been out of it. Glad to be back in it. No shipping this week, so it was a good week for me to kind of be a little bit out of it, but I really didn't get a whole lot done that I kind of wanted to. Wanted to make some videos and some content, but dude, TikTok doesn't want to show me to anyone anyways. So fuck them, dude. But yeah, I didn't get to work on what I wanted to, so it is what it is. Exosphere, $15 going once. Feels good to be back, though. Feels good to be back. The corals are popping. We did get 1 shipment in. I got a new supplier out of Chicago I've actually never used before. And he was like, hey, I don't really want to ship it UPS because you're only like an hour away. Can we just send one of our employees to drop it off? I'll charge you like $30. I'm like, bro, are you kidding me?
I actually find myself getting better looking every day.
Deuces, what up? So that was nice.
Thank you for the legendary sub.
Thank you for the sub. Let's
What's
go.
up, fam?
What's good, baby? You see that nice new belt right there? Man, I got TTWT was the first 15. Right? Sterling, what up? Rolling one up, getting popping. Getting popping. I got a cotton candy Alani. Ooh, it's a little sweet. Little sweet. Let's go one more spin. First win of the night. Oh, WWE wheel. You ready? Let's call it. I don't know if that Hammer Garden's going up tonight. That was for attention. All right, maybe. You never know. That's why you don't want to blink while I'm streaming. Dude, I don't know if I'm going to be able to give you Slim Jims. I've been eating them all. There's these little bite-sized Slim Jims. And we started, what up, OTD? We started with like 40, the box of 40. And, dude, I don't know if y'all are going to get any of those. We might have to buy another box because, dude, here's the deal. Let's go $20 on this torch right here. If you don't want me to eat so many pills, then don't make them so small. You know what I'm saying? It's too easy to eat those Slim Jims, dude. Reef Nasty. Speaking of Slim Jims, dude, that man looks like, dude, that man's build is straight up Slim Jim, dude. His fucking blood type. He went to the doctor. He was like, the doctor said I got SJ blood. It's SJ type blood. I've never even heard of that. I've heard of A, O negative. Motherfucker got Slim Jim in his blood, dude. Reef Nasty I got him hooked on the monsters now. Like he needs any more holes in his walls. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I could see him with a Slim Jim, but I can see Reef Nasty with not a regular size. He got one of those chub rub. You ever seen those Slim Jims that are the size of a fucking bratwurst, dude? What are those called? The little cholos? What are those called? Shaped like he's riding a chicken. You see those legs? Hey, dude, you can't look like you skip leg day if you skip everything all the time day. The little chubby. I knew you would know, Nixie. Let's go. The little chubs, dude. I could see him buying a little chubs and then getting in the car. And then you being like, hey, where's that beef stick that you bought? Oh, I don't know. And he's actually sitting on it. Was my nickname in high school Chubbs? Lil Chubb? Damn, dude, that could be good or bad. I'm not for sure. $60 going once on this torch. What do you guys say? Ready? Everything looks tiny in these hands. It's a big man's curse. Let's go, dude. Stole it. 60 going once. All right, let's flame on. Thank you guys for hanging out with your boy. It's been a while. Rusty, dude. I'm telling you, man. I was just not feeling myself the past couple days, bro. That Rick Simpson oil fucked me up. And you know what? Like I said, it wasn't even fun. It wasn't like, oh, I slept like a baby. Dude, my mind would not stop racing, which is weird for an edible. I don't know. I'm probably not going to do it again. I think I'm going to stick that little syringe in somebody's box, dude. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Let's get some farm stuff out really quick. Let's go. $5. This is actually a stained glass Cyphastra. This is actually a really nice piece. Don't do it again. Yeah, probably not. I think that I ended up getting a cold or something, and that helped me like staying. Like I couldn't even get moving, dude. I was just so tired for like 2 days. So even like the first part of today, I felt like a little dragging ass. My buddy said RSO really lays you out. It's all day smoker. I mean, you know me, I smoke all the time. And I was hoping for some like good sleep. I'm going to play some Civilization for a couple of hours, rule the kingdom, lay in bed, saw some logs. Dude, no, that's not what happened. I could not stop my brain from just, it was two little worm-shaped things like that. Don't sleep on this piece for $5. Are we looking at the same piece? Look at this. Stained glass is going to go like the old growth is going to be, or I'm sorry, the old growth is going to be a lighter purple and greenish color. And the new growth is blue. Grain of rice. Oh yeah, dude. It was, the first one was bigger than a grain of rice. And then the second one was like two or three grains of rice. And took a while to kick in too, like longer than I had even thought. So yeah, I don't know. So that's where I've been the past 2 days. Gone. Straight gone. But we back. We back at it. Couldn't get motivated to take any pictures. But it was okay. I needed some time to kind of not work at all, bro. It's been a long year so far. Here's a Zoe rock right here that I don't really want to cut up. It's got 2 different Zoes on it. Maybe 3 different Zoes on there. Let's go. $50. $50. Sent me a free Bauer Banky. Told me need to wait to see the green. Finally has green and it's growing babies. Jackie Blue, can we send Disco Tits a bill for all that color and all those babies? Thank you. It said not to dab RSO oil. It tastes like shit and the heat destroys it. So you're not supposed to do that. Bailey's Reef, what up? So I just listened to I went on ChatGPT and it was like, if you don't want to wreck your day, do it like this. And yeah, and I started taking it, I think, at 8:30 p.m., which is pretty early for me. I mean, so yeah, probably not going to do that again. Super low, it was fine. It looks like regular old oil, so but yeah, I don't know, man. It just fucked me up. Couldn't get motivated to do anything. I couldn't stay up longer than like an hour or two. Couldn't keep my eyes open to even play a damn video game. So I would say I'm just now feeling pretty much back to normal, but good timing. It's Thursday. We're going to be live the next couple days. Tomorrow, and it's just so fucking cold out here. There's nothing you could do. Rookie level. Dude, you know me, man. I don't really eat edibles or anything like that. So I think some of it was work catching up to me too. I didn't really take a break over the whole Christmas thing and then just went right into the year. So I think I needed it. But I feel pretty good now. Worst day of my life, I found out I had high blood pressure and anxiety at the same time. Smoked some weed, got higher than I've ever been, started tripping. You know, I don't get that sucks. I don't get very paranoid or anything, especially with smoking. I smoke all the time, you know? But I will say edibles are totally different. I didn't get the paranoia, but I got my mind racing, which was super annoying. So like, I thought that I was going to get this really good sleep, but it ended up being like a terrible, like I didn't sleep at all. I remember Jackie woke up at like 3:30 and the baby just would not go to bed. So she's like, well, fuck it, I'm getting up. And I got up with her and I'm like, I didn't even go to bed or anything yet. And I don't know if I slept much, so barely slept. Yeah, so that is what it is. 65, going once. What do you say? Thank you for taking this piece. We're going to say something about the cold and possibly about shipping next week. I would assume we're shipping next week. Let me check the weather so far. God, I really cannot not ship. Like even right now, my sold tank is absolutely fucking packed. Like it would be a problem for me to not ship. I even got lucky because I had like 5 orders coming in. And I had told most of them that the weather is way too bad, so don't ship. 2 of them ended up shipping my order. One of them, like I said, they drove it to me, so that was fine. But if I would have got all my shipments in, it would have been a real problem. Here, let me check the weather really quick here. I mean, 30 degrees for us on Tuesday, Wednesday, that's doable. So unless your area is really bad, we're probably going to ship. Did anybody get stuff in this week at all? All right, sorry, let me pick up the pace. 20s is doable for us, man. I mean, it sounds a little crazy, but honestly, 20s is like, I'll wear fucking shorts, dude. 5 degrees. Yeah, it's pushing it, you know? Haven't got even regular mail? Jeez. Well, we can sit on some orders, but if we have to sit on everybody's order again, that would be a problem. For me to get my stuff in and not ship out would be a real bummer here. So I trust Jackie. Well, like I said, we won't ship if thank you guys for the bids. If we don't think it's a good idea. I got tons of heat packs. So that doesn't really worry me. It's not even so much the cold, it's the delay with the cold. You know, but I did talk to Travis today and he said that like where he's from, it is absolutely terrible. Like Nashville area is just beat. Five inches of snow, bro. Shorts weather. 5 inches? It's nothing, dude. I mean, it depends on what we're talking about is 5 inches, but the mail will come, rain or shine. I remember my first snowflake. I know, dude. What the hell? Any anemones? Purple Nike. I don't know if you know this, but you won a bonus tonight. All of your spins are doubled. I think I will have an anemone for you. Bailey's Reef. We don't do the Elite Club anymore. It's just all streamlined to right to where it is. So there's no paid Elite Club or anything. But if you do want to win giveaways, any shirt that you buy puts you on an extra wheel. Any tank top is 1 entry, shirts 1 entry, hoodie is 2, and sweatshirts are 2. There's a bonus wheel that we pick bonuses from all the time. No, yep, you're good. We stopped the Elite Club at the beginning of the year. My thought was that I want to get a lot of new people to the stream, and I don't want to be like explaining to people like, oh, this wheel's for this. So plus now I don't feel obligated to post 1 billion corals every single Monday. It's been nice. It's been nice. But here's what we do have. We got the WWE wheel, baby. Let's go. The stream goes to a different universe. This week we are in the WWE universe. Next week we go to Ohio. Skibbity Toilet, Ohio. Wiener belts and other wiener items, dude. You're going to get a phone finger for your toys. New hoodies will be tomorrow. What up, Jay? Thursdays are kind of just, I'm just checking in with you guys. I'm not dropping anything new on Thursdays. It's just kind of like a let's kick it. Haven't seen you for a while stream. Yeah, the new drops will be tomorrow. Okay, we got some people up in here. Do you guys like mushrooms? We see it. We said we want NEMs. Let's go back to the video. Here we go. Purple Nike's in here. You do a fucking NEM. You do a fucking NEM. You ready? I love the Reef Tour. I like that one too. Yep, still in WWE for a week. We're going to do one more week in the WWE. No button Scullies. No namer on this one. I can't remember what the name is, or if there is a name on this one. Yeah, 2 weeks in the WWE. That gives me a little bit of time to not have to worry about changing stuff up. Plus, we have so many designs that we can do in the WWE that it just works good. So the 8th, let me see. It's just till Sunday, so. Don't have my calendar up. I should. I'm going to get a Stone Cold Puffer too. Let's see. No, not till the 8th. Today is what? 29th? Nope, it changes on Monday. Changes on Monday. Let's go. Yeah, just this other streaming week. Tim Justin, what's popping? He said I made it to 40 today. Family and sisters flew in, drove up, night completely surprised me. Happy birthday, dude. 40 years old. Damn. Paired fish, what are you doing? You laying down? I guess you can't lay down and watch the stream. You better keep us on, pump those numbers up. He said, where's the fire? I guess I'm not looking at this insane nem for $60. I must be fucking blind. I must be fucking blind up in here. Next design, not sure. We either going to maybe drop a little Kane. Might have to drop the Hogan. Who's got it? Purple Nike. One bid, and he's already got the bonus. Kane, parts unknown. Let's go. So you got 12% off instead of 6 because you did win the merch wheel tonight for double wheel spins. You got to buy a shirt, dude. First of all, you're going to be the best looking reefer in the game when you buy a shirt. That's number one. Number two, as long as you're watching the stream, there's a chance you're going to win free shit at any given time. I don't know what else to tell you fuckers. All right, man, this one is blinging, dude. Purple Hornets, $10. Get that in a heartbeat. Well, the goal is to sit here and work. I've been slacking for 2 days. I kind of did a little bit of nothing, which is unlike me. Nice, let's go. That might have been the sweater that won you that double wheel spin today. It just, the winnings don't stop, Purple Nike. I've been winning since I joined this community. So send Jackie a PM. I don't know what she needs a PM for. She's out there hollering, thirst trapping nowadays. I wore the Chicago Bulls one. It goes hard. Let's go. Let's go. Post a picture, by the way. Put them on my Instagram. Everyone's complimenting while doing errands. Dude, people think that I just make it up. Like, I literally get compliments on the Kush Corals shit all day long. And I don't go anywhere. But everywhere I go. Yeah, Reef with G's got the Bulls one. It is definitely hard. We'll come back to Chicago also. We'll probably make a pit stop back into Chicago in the middle of the year. After Ohio, we're going to the 90s sitcom era. 90s sitcom universe.
I just get.
Oh, what'd you get? The Harry Carey?
Getting better looking every day of my life. Don't
Go.
tell me that yet.
Nixie, I'm putting you on there, baby. Puffer T, you are on the wheel. By the way, the
And
wheel
when I just
resets
get-
after the WWE.
I
It
actually
starts
find
over. We don't
myself
keep it the
getting
whole
better
year.
looking every day of my life.
Christopher
Don't
Bailey.
try to wrap me up.
Cheese puffin'? Let's go. Bailey. Boom, boom. All right. Well, we're going to have to do a bonus for you guys here in a bit. 2 shirts, Harry. Get the Stone Cold. Yeah, I like the Stone Cold one a lot. Easy showed me, yeah, the ultimate puffer is what that one's called. Dude, I'm just telling you, dude. We're all about the themed. I don't think the Reef universe is just ready for us yet, dude. Like, even look at this. Look at, like, so this is our TikTok. Look at our thumbnails. Even the thumbnails are original, bruh. This one is the fucking Dave Chappelle crackhead one. I'll toot my own horn now. Let's go. I toot my own horn now. I do a little tooting. Don't show Jackie TikTok. Oh, she's already on there thirst trapping. Have you seen her TikToks? She gets so many more views than me. It's insane, dude. It's discouraging. I'm just going to have to fucking just let her make the shit. Let's go. Ring out. You got knocked out, baby. Sorry. Oh! Let's go. Check this out. This came in from our local place. Like I said, it was my first time order from them. This was called a Joker torch. This video doesn't even do it justice. This is actually a really nice piece. Super nice green. Ghostbusters was in 84. Maybe I'll finally get the slime puffer. Oh, that would be cool. Oh man, dude, I used to drink Ecto Cooler and it had the little slime guy on there. That definitely has to be one. Flower anemones, no flower anemones at the moment. Flower anemones are a pain in my ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They're fucking such a pain to keep track of. They will get through a hole this big. So I kind of just, man, I can't stand doing flower anemones. I should get some. Here's what always happens, bro. The day that it's shipping, it sticks its little asshole in a hole. Like, remember Winnie the Pooh? Didn't Winnie the Pooh get stuck in something? I swear, Winnie the Pooh stuck. Am I making that up? No, dude. See, Winnie the Pooh definitely got stuck. Oh, brother. Dude, that's what my fucking flower nem does, dude. That's what the back end of the basket looks like with my flower nems. But only the day of shipping and the ones that are going out that day. You know what I'm saying, dude? Only if it's your day to go out and it's time to be shipped. Dude, I've had flower nems that I sell them. I take a picture on a Thursday night, sell it on the stream, go to move it tomorrow, can't fucking find it. You know what I'm saying? Adds to the excitement. Not for me, because I got to fucking refund the shit. I'll bring in flower nems. I'm really getting to the point now where I want to start tearing this stuff down and building the new, Kush Corals 2.0. And we definitely need to do a flower nem mushroom tank. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is small, but this is from the farm. This is not something I bought. This was a wild Ghani that we cut, and it's doing pretty good. $40. It's like a light Easter pink. Just a nice, pretty little frag. By the way, speaking of frags, Timmy was here today, and obviously we did not ship corals this week, so we were ahead of the game. He did the water changes while I was in fucking RSO Dreamland. He did the water changes, and he fragged all day today. So he cut a bunch of stuff, so shout out to the Tim. This is not the Miss Piggy. The Miss Piggy is... I could see how you could think it was. It's different from this one. It was from around the same time. But the Miss Piggy is more like translucent looking. I don't have many of the Miss Piggies left. I think there's 2 or 3. Get the pat. Yeah, anytime you want. That makes it easier when it's like I don't have to do WYSIWYG. But even then, I just really haven't been bringing in many flower nems, man, if I'm being honest with you. So, Happy's Reef, thank you for the bids. But yeah, this is a frag piece, which tells me super hardy strain on these Ghanies right here. $100, Happy's Reef, what do you say? Last one I think I got the last cut of the Miss Piggy. You might have. I think there's 2 pieces left on a disc and 1 frag plug. The nutsack lithos got cut today, by the way. So I did see that Tim cut the lithos. Okay, ready? $100, let's go. Free frag, let's go one more spin for the big bid. You got one. That's all right. We'll keep it artificially scarce where you just buy them all. We're suppressing the price. Well, I guess it would be the opposite of suppressing the price of the nutsack lithos. What's the opposite of suppress? Impress? I don't know. Market manipulation, dude. We're like the Wright brothers in silver. You know what I'm saying, dude? Have you seen the price of silver lately? It's crazy, dude. Okay, let's see. That was a nice piece. Let's do, I really like this hammer. I thought this hammer was different. It's got this cool goldish color, but then it's like got some long tennies. Really cool. Yeah, 117, bro. I honestly never thought I would see that day. And I've been a big believer in silver for a long, long time. I honestly thought I would have a hard time ever hitting $100. So I don't know what happens from here. See, that's the part that scares me is when people are saying like, it's going to hit this, it's going to hit this, because I watched silver for the past 25 years. And if it used to move 13 cents in a day, you'd be like, this is fucking crazy. And now people like expect it to move like a crypto. And I don't know, man. I watched it crash for 10 years. So it's hard for me when I see everybody like, oh, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up. And that's like, I remember watching it go from 49 to 12 for fucking 10 years. So for me, I'm not buying, I don't invest in things that are hot at the moment. The idea is you buy it before everybody. And that's what I did. I was buying silver when I was in high school. So I'm not buying silver now because, I already did all that. But for me, it's hard not to want to sell some, dude. Like, I really think that the play right now is probably sell silver and probably buy Bitcoin. I think that that's the better play, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to sit where I'm at with both because I have Bitcoin and I have silver. So it's like there's no need to right now, and I'm not trying to change my position much there. HDP, you got it. Bailey's Reef, I don't know. I think, I'll be honest with you, when you hear people saying stuff like that, I think that's the sign that it's probably peaked. But I just don't know if that's the case with silver yet, I'm not trying to get in or get out at the top. I'm just trying to hold it until I either have an emergency or I just give it to my kids, You know, that was the idea with silver and gold and Bitcoin and stuff. So you hope to, I don't really trade or anything like that. I just hold for long term. Itching to sell some of mine, hard not to. Watch it go up even more. Well, that's the FOMO. That's the greedy pig gets slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? The greedy little piggy go to the slaughterhouse. You know? But I feel you. I totally feel you. I love that hammer, by the way. We did a NEM. We did some torches. Okay, let's come back to video then. Because there is some, I mean, there's some bangers up in here, dude. This is that, remember I told you this was the least, the least best Mardi Gras torch that I got? It's just getting better and better, bro. So, whatever. When we first got it in, it didn't have much of the orange. It's coloring up. I figured I'd throw it up here. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't want to, I don't know. If silver crashed down to $50, it wouldn't surprise me. You know? It's got a Jackie glow up. I don't know if it's glowing up that much. That's, you know, let's not overuse that phrase. Jackie's glow up is like pretty incomparable to anything. So, but you know, that is a, I'm not saying that correlation equals causation, but if you look at a graph to when Jackie met me and how hotter she's gotten, I'm just saying that there is a case to be made for that argument. Asian A-Can, the little boobies. Look at this little two sideways lookers, dude. Let's go. $40 on the two-head Asian A-Can. Well, you know, I'm just saying, you know. She took, no, dude, I wasn't in the hood at that point. At that point, I was grinding Chicagoland aquariums and Kush corals. Like, that was number one focus, was the business. The reason that I even, you know, the first thing she did, she came and sold shirts for us at Aquashella. So, he's the fountain of youth. Hey, tell your friends, your female friends. Can't take the hood out of Jackie. She's changed a lot as a person, I would say. She still can pop off, though. If a motherfucker, she's still quicker to snap off than I am. Like, she definitely does not play. But she's grown with patience, like, especially like with the whole having the kids, man. Like, dude, it takes so much patience, bro. And I ain't got it like that, dude. I ain't got it like that. When the Lord was giving out scoops of attributes, beautiful blue eyes, you know, a thick Chipotle fucking spoon, you know? Like a dude who's about to quit Chipotle, he don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck no more. That's the type of scoops the Lord's giving me. But then when he was doing patience, dude, you know, there was more to be desired. Grown a lot of patience, wise, but man, it's a long lesson. Well, I just tell myself this. While she's stressing with the kids at the moment, I have to stress 24/7 that the fucking lights stay on, that the mortgage gets paid, that the food's in the refrigerator stays cold. So I don't feel that bad then sometimes. Oh yeah, in my house, it's definitely like, let's not piss dad off. Like that's Jackie's, you know, I guess for lack of a better term, that's her like trump card. Like, I'm going to tell dad then, you guys are pissing me off. Dude, and if they even hear the footsteps, bro. Oh, shit. Let's go. What up, Mythical? Fruit Loops from the farm. Let's go $10. Dude, Coral's so scared to get her little butt whipped, which rarely ever even happens. But, like, she'll run if she knows it's another kid. Like, she'll book out of the room, even if, like, she knows I'm coming after fucking Kingsley or something. She is not taking no chances of catching strays, dude. She is like, I am clearing the area. I'm out of here. So they know. They know, they know, they know. Mythical, what are you on? What's everybody hot on corals right now, man? I'm going to say this. My Blastos are doing so good. Blastos are one of the most confusing things to me, dude. People always want Blastos, but they never want to buy Blastos. You feel me? And I get it. They're not the cheapest thing in the world. But man, my Blastos have been popping lately. What's popping in your tank? Also, Hammer's doing really good in my tank right now. It's been cool because we haven't been bringing a lot in. So the tanks are just chilling, but it's almost kind of scary. Like, when I look around, I'm used to it being so packed. I could probably shut down one tank right now if I really wanted to, if I packed everything in the others. You feeling me? Dude, I didn't even cook or anything the past 2 days. That's how much I was out of it. Are you going to get some Stampers figures, bro? Let's go. 2 more tanks. Let me see what we got here. Oh, how about this? How about this? This is a new Yuma. Timmy chopped them down. But with Yumas, you don't even have to touch the coral. You can just chop the rock or whatever. This is a big one, though. Like, this is deceiving looking. This is pretty big. This is bigger than $50. Do I get 2 spins since I bought the hoodie? Nope. You're on a different wheel. That is the giveaway wheel for the next week. So anytime that we do giveaways, we pull them from people who won that. And then we also do just random stuff. Here, I'll show you now. Since after this one here, we'll do some type of giveaway with the merch, people. It's basically you get put on a wheel for giveaways, discounts, all sorts of stuff. $50. What should we do for the merch heads? What should we do for the merch heads? You got it at 65. Like I said, this thing is pretty large too. There we go. There's the link right there. If you buy a shirt or a tank top, it's 1 entry on the wheel. If you buy a hoodie or a sweatshirt, it's 2 for each one that you buy. And that wheel is good until the end of the WWE Universe. It's going to be all weekend. You do have to be watching, though. So, like, if I give away a box of coral and you're on the merch wheel and you're not watching, ask Nixie how it feels. That son of a bitch, dude. Every time he doesn't watch, he wins something. Sorry, dude. I don't mean to laugh. Twice now, man. Hey, at least I didn't make a clip out of it and tag you in it. You did win something last week, Purple Nike, but it was like what kind of, I think it was what you won today. It was like double wheel spins or something like that. All right, let's give away some kish. Boom. Oh, I like this. Okay, cool. Double wheel spins while I was stuck in the chair. Well, you're supposed to suffer when you're over there in the cuck. Don't you like the suffering if you're sitting in the cuck chair? Did Choi get power? I didn't know that he was out of power. I hope so. Let's see. Let's PM that Choi. Yo, the chat is asking about you. I saw you lost your power. What's going on over there? Yo, You expect me to be out for 4 days? Bro, that's crazy. Travis told me that his mom is on day 4 or 5 without power, bro. Oh my God, dude. I'm dying at that point. Just put me in the morgue, dude, at that point. I can't live, dude. What am I going to play board games with these kids in the candlelight? Oh my God. Who got this one? 90 bucks? Bailey's Reef. Let's go. 6% off. And then let's do this. Let's show you how the merch wheel works. It's hard for me to key in. So like, here's the deal. Without me having 3 different scenes, to key all these in at the same time was not easy. So you can't see everything on the wheel, but it is what it is. So this is everybody who bought a shirt, tank top, sweatshirt, or hoodie since the beginning of the, I think it was the Wisconsin stream. So we'll start a new wheel Tuesday when we go to Ohio, and then the 90s. That is going to be a wheel there. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do some Kush Cash. You can't use it tonight. This is for the weekend. All right. This is 50 bucks to use Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. You can't use it tonight. You got to use it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's for you and you only. Nixie. You got 50 bucks. Kush Cash. Use it or lose it.
I
Charlie.
actually find myself getting better looking every day of my life. Don't try to
What you get, a t-shirt? Let's go. You're on the wheel, Charlie. What a place to have to stop. Well, I'm only going to be there for 1 week, okay? And if we have to, we'll bail out of that bitch early, dude. Somebody tries to get me to put chili on fucking SpaghettiOs or whatever the fuck these Ohio people do. And there's some cool people in Ohio. I never met them yet, but I'm sure they exist. No, I'm just kidding. Roop. Easy does it. These are Ohio people, okay? And that's the cream of the crop, bro. I'm going to say that. Check this out. Halogram. I've been sitting on this one for quite a while. 40 bucks. Chili on spaghetti is not an Ohio thing. Yeah, sure, dude. Sure. You guys even have your own fake fucking... You want to know what I know about Ohio, bro? I'll show you. Hang on. The one thing that we knew about Ohio. This is what Ohio's known for, besides SpaghettiOs on pretzels or whatever the fuck they eat. Dude, their Temu brand, like, first of all, these nipple-looking Temu brand Reese's cups, dude. Where do they get off thinking that they can even fuck with Reese's, number one? They got that Ohio attitude. The Buckeye. Uranus fudge. I gave you a huge list. Where is that list? Is it on the Facebook page? I probably posted it too early. I forgot. It was so, you know what it was? Easy does. It was so compelling. The amount of culture that you posted in Ohio, it blew my mind. So I couldn't even retain all of the info. It was just too much at one time. Jessica, what up? All right, these are okay. Columbus, Ohio. Who designed this, though? Like, what are we going for? Wiener, like black guy, foreskin, white guy, wiener head. What the fuck is going on with that thing? Looks like a Buckeye nut. I don't even, that sounds like something very sexual, dude. Last night I hit 3 Buckeye nuts. It's a tree. Oh, okay. 65. Let me tell you about that. Ooh, Bailey's Reef. You barely got it in there, but you did. Sorry, Jessica. I was just about to tell a story about how much I love this halogram. I bought it forever ago. And the halogram thing never really caught on. It was when the holograms were coming in, these were coming in with them. And the holograms kind of took off and the halos didn't really. But I like them. I think they're cool. And this is one that I've saved since then. So I don't get why the top of it. And it's like the peanut butter ratio, it's too much, dude. And it's like a spoonful of peanut butter. You know how Reese's is like flatter? And there's like some grit to the Reese's peanut butter? That's just like somebody gave me a dollop. You know what a dollop is, Max? Somebody gave me a dollop of peanut butter, dude. The chocolate part's good, though. I need more chocolate. I'm gonna have to go pull up my Ohio list. See if we can't find some. What did he say? Buck nuts? Ohio Buckeye nut? Hey, we're not hating on Ohio. We're just giving them, we're just razzing them. The buck nuts. Dude, who says that word? Buck nuts? I'm looking for video. We just did the hammer. I thought about throwing up some torches here, but I got to start them a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? This is a really, really nice one right here. $100 if you want this. I don't know the name of it. At this point, there's so many variations of these fucking green and yellow hologram variant, or sorry, not hologram, Holy Grail variants that who's even keeping up with it at this point? Gonna have to get a new tank for all this coral. Hey, though, what are you trying to riz me up? Those are words that I love to hear. I have to change my damn underwear if somebody says in the chat they're getting a new tank. I'm looking at a 450 gallon. Name game is why I got 3 of the same torch. Name game is why I got 3 of the same torch. So you bought them as different names, but they were all the same. Yeah, I don't do the name game with the torches especially. It's impossible to do. What up, Mikey? And like I said, I don't even think it would be right considering that I don't get them named, you know? I mean, or if we named them, it would just be like goofy Kush Corals names that don't mean anything. Got a predator tank. Everything in my tank isn't coral friendly. I like a good saltwater predator. You know what I kind of miss having? I was thinking about it the other day. Just a saltwater fish only with like, first of all, I don't know why I was even thinking this, but I was like, I want a fish only system and I want a lunar wrasse. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Yes, they're a pain in the ass fish. Yeah, they're a dumbass fish, but they're super smart. They're like a little dog, dude. They're awesome. So I want a lunar wrasse. Maybe a puffer. I love angelfish. I still want a lunar wrasse. Don't ever put one in a reef tank. It'd be the worst mistake that you'll ever make in your life. Because, dude, let me tell you this, bro. We had a lunar wrasse. I used to work at a store in Kankakee. It burned down since then. And there was a lunar wrasse in our reef tank. And you could not get that motherfucker out. He was the smartest fish. Dude, you could leave the net in there for 5 days. It didn't matter, dude. He was so fast, so fucking smart, this fish. He just, without tearing the whole tank down, you couldn't get him. And one day, dude, take this next piece. Let's do a quick little mushroom. So one day, I'm talking to a customer. I'm looking at the reef tank is like It's like, it's right behind me, or we're talking with, I have my hand on the tank. And then to the bottom on the floor, there was a live rock system with all this live rock. And I seen that motherfucker in there. And I was like, no way. He jumped out of the reef tank. Yeah, go $5. It's cool. I thought that was 5. You said money sign. $5. So he jumped out of the reef tank and was in the live rock thing. And I was like, sweet. He's not in the reef tank, but there was no getting that fish out of the live rock, dude. He probably, honestly, he probably was part of the fish fry when that place burnt the fuck down, dude. Like, there's just no way he died, and there's no way that anybody caught him out. R.I.P., dude. Speaking of that, I cooked some whitefish this weekend. Don't even like whitefish. Just used to make it at a restaurant I worked at for a long time ago. We used to make it all the time. And they had it at Jewel. I seen this whitefish, and I was like, I've been frying a lot of fish. I bet you I can make some fire whitefish. And apparently I did, because everybody ate that shit. But I didn't like it. All you can eat sushi place. I'm not I like sushi, but bro, seaweed, I can't do seaweed that much, man. It just reminds me of feeding fish, you know? Bailey's Reef, I seen it before I spun the wheel. Yeah, I'll start ordering it with soy paper because I never thought of that. Somebody else told me that on the stream. I think it was Disco Tits, maybe. But I never even thought of that because I will say this. Anytime I order sushi that has soy paper, I always like that way better because it's just lacking that fucking... Dude, if you like seaweed, why don't you just pick up a yellow tang and let them fucking crap in your mouth? Sorry, I don't mean to talk like that. But that's what I think of when I'm eating seaweed, dude. I'm like, why don't I just lick the protein skimmer? You know what I'm saying? Bid is at 25 already. St. Louis, you'd have to throw a 30 up there. You got to chew way too much on the seaweed. Yeah, and then it's like you're just sucking out all that mossy, earthy flavor of the seaweed. And it's like, I don't know. I don't particularly enjoy it. Like, I can handle it, but... Bailey's Reef, you had the first bid at 35, or at 25. Here, hang on. I don't want you to... Yep, you're good. You're good. First bid was 25, was Bailey's Reef. So if anybody wants it, it's got to be a 30. Now, if you want to bid against yourself and pump up your own stock, I'm not gonna stop you going forward, okay? 25, going once. Going twice. Gail, you sent me that picture, and I couldn't tell what I was looking at first, and then after you told me, I don't know the name of what you got going on, but it's like little barnacles or something that's growing off the side of your torch. Nothing to be worried about. She was like, I was wondering if it was like popping baby heads. I was like, no, that is not what happened. Finisher, reversed. Dude, you just got the figure 4 turned into the fucking sharpshooter, my guy. Sorry. Tagged you on the Ohio Post. Awesome. Thank you. I'm sure there's some amazing information in there that I'm just missing out on. Jokes. All right. I will try SpaghettiOs on my cheeseburgers or whatever the fuck it is that you guys do in Ohio. Because I'll say this, man. I did the peanut butter burger the other day. It might be better than a, cheeseburger, pickle, mustard burger, dude. So you got to open up your horizons. Bro, we don't claim Cincy. That's basically Kentucky. I don't know about that. I mean, I'll take your word for it because I'm not from yo hood. But, You get a bad rap for the company you keep. I'm sorry. Isn't there something with the FBI in Ohio? Like, isn't there like a big, is it FBI or like CIA? I don't know. I don't do conspiracies. Everybody knows that. We all know that. NASA? I don't even believe in NASA, dude. What is even NASA, dude? Come on. What even is that, dude? You guys sleep on these chalices. These are awesome. You know what? That's another thing that's been doing pretty good for me too right now. Chalices. The first pro baseball game was held in Ohio too. Did Ohio ever have one of the world fairs like St. Louis and Chicago did? What's a good what's a good Ohio conspiracy, dude? Nixie, these are underrated, man. Not only is it cool to find any chalice that's grafted like that, but the off green color, that orange or whatever, super fire. Every one of these is different. I've probably sold maybe like 8 or 9 of these. Mothman is Kentucky. Why does everybody confuse Ohio with Kentucky? Rainbow Bower, Ruthless Killer. Mothman. What is up with the Mothman now? Now I'm confused. I don't even know what Mothman is. Mothman. Is that supposed to be scary or something? How scary could a moth be, dude? Shine a fucking light. It's a conspiracy. Didn't Trump say someone was eating dogs up there in Ohio? Was that in Ohio? Was that where it was the... Oh, yeah, it was. Was that where, like, they were saying the Haitian people were? Remember when somebody made, like, a song out of it? They're eating the dogs. Oh, dude. Crazy. And I could see Easy does it, looking the way he does, going to some Haitian town and trying to be like, I'm going to convert. But he's like, he thinks it's a religion, but it's not. First cheeseburger sold was in Ohio. Wow. Well, it doesn't surprise me that you know that, Randy. Holy shit. This bitch and her burgers, dude. She loves burgers, bro. I think she likes burgers more than snow crab. I feel like her last meal she'd probably pick snow crab, but if she had to pick something that she could eat every day, you know, it would be burgers. Fried bologna. I will say this, man. I haven't eaten bologna in years, but I used to fucking eat bologna, dude. My dad was a single dad, and I went to my dad's on the weekends. So on the weekends, it was Mountain Dew cans, bologna and cheese, the ham with the cheese things in the inside. What else was a delicacy at my dad's? Chicken and a biscuit. This is my last one of these Asians, of this Purple Urkel Asian. Don't rob me. $30. Eat burgers all day. I get it. I get it. I could, you know, mine is probably chicken tenders or whatever. I could eat fried chicken. And boy, let me tell you, I have been getting down the fried chicken, bro. The key is definitely the buttermilk. The buttermilk is the key. Also, obviously, a good, seasoned, what would it be called? Batter or whatever. The tenders are 10 out of 10. I'm telling you, it's like crack at my house, dude. When I start frying up chicken now, oh my God, bro, it's like dangerous. And I don't need to be eating fried chicken every fucking day. But now that I know how to make it good, they got a gas station here that makes barbecue burgers with Jack Miller's barbecue sauce. We call them ghetto burgers. Oh my God. Dude, some gas stations have the best food. We're famous for what we have out here is called Casey's. I don't think it's good, but they have a thing called Casey's. It's a gas station, and they sell their own pizza. And people like rave over Casey's pizza. I don't think it's particularly that great, but I will say this. If you get up before it's like 6 a.m., they have a biscuits and gravy, which you would sound already. I understand. I can feel your judgment. If you're up that early and you're eating gas station biscuits and gravy, yeah, what are you doing with your life? I would expect you to think. But I'll tell you this, dude. The biscuits and gravy from Casey's gas station. It's so fucking good. Charlie, I'm sorry. I seen it right as I spun the wheel. 75 was the win. It was a little bit late. You were talking shit about Casey's Pizza and you missed your spot. It was all good. Nothing to write home about. Casey's, yeah, it's fine. But I'm not going to tell anybody about it. It's not that good. But the biscuits and gravy, bro, I will say I'm telling some motherfuckers about that shit. This is fucking fire. To the point of, I'll say this. I found out where they get the gravy from. Yes, okay. I don't do anything else. I eat, I smoke. Fuck your judgment, okay? Where is this gravy from? Well, I found out. We have a thing called GFS. I don't know if you have those. It's like where restaurants would buy their goods from, maybe not everything, but some stuff. And dude, so in my garage, I have a fucking can, bro. It's like this big. Country gravy. It's ridiculously good. Don't sleep on these. This is not unreleased because we did release one this weekend. But I don't know what these are. But they finally made it to the frag tanks after sitting in quarantine for so goddamn long. And then we cut one piece down as a mini mom. And then we cut frags off of that. So that's how we're finally able to release these. Super bright. But yeah, Casey's biscuits and gravy. I know I sound crazy. I would think I was crazy too if somebody was telling me that. Because I'm pretty particular about biscuits and gravy. A lot of times you go places it's just not that good. But Casey's is really good. I haven't had it in a long time. But sometimes gas stations, they surprise you, man. If I'm feeling real risky every once in a while, I'll grab a damn Texas Tornado. A ham and cheese Texas Tornado off the rollers, dude. You don't look like me and not take a chance on a Texas Tornado, dude. Should be asleep. Well, look at you, dude. You a damn winner. You're not even dreaming. Dream a little dream. Yeah, I do like a good gas station snackage every once in a while. I'm done. You know me, dude. I'm done eating out. I'm eating all my meals at home because I can't handle it anymore. I can't handle people fucking my shit up. I can't do it anymore. Let's see. What do the people want to see, dude? You guys like that Asian A-can? How about this? I've been sitting on this forever. It doesn't look, man, you can't tell how nice this piece is. I don't want to take less than 50. I've been literally growing this for I don't know how long. Those heads are ginormous, super bright, and it's got a green flash on the one. These are awesome. All right, well, maybe you do like this one. I was worried nobody was going to like it. I think I put it up before and it didn't get a bid. But yeah, these have been with us forever. So the heads are massive on these things. Ghani or shrooms? Let me see what I got. Mushrooms. All right, got you. Got you, puppy. 100 books. Should we flame this on? You guys gonna kick it with me for a little bit? Yeah. You've seen these in person. They're a lot nicer and way, way bigger. Let's go, Refund with G. Bro, man, I appreciate you, dude. The fucking, man, all the gear you bought me to cook with. I just didn't realize that, I mean, I know this. The tools you use are so important, but I just didn't buy any new pans for a while. Bro, I'm telling you, the ceramic, I did not think I was going to fuck with the ceramic like I do. It's not my best picture, but Red Devil Mushroom, 10 bucks. Dude, I'm telling you, bro, ceramic has been cooking good. Might have to make the 8-hour drive for those tenders. Bro, you're more than welcome anytime, man. I got 2. We'll put Coral's Minnie Mouse bed up for you. I can see you fucking neck hanging off the top, both shoulders touching the ground, femur hanging off the bottom part of the bed. That's all right, dude. I'll fucking squirt some Rick Simpson in your damn mouth. You'll sleep. Yeah, dude. So even like bacon. I got this big crappy pan that I cook bacon on because it's just bacon. I just want a big pan for bacon, you know? Not tonight, dude. You stole that thing with double wheel spins on one bid. Hell no, no anemones for tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Crazy. Cuddle the tanks. Shit. Fuck no. Absolutely not. Let's go. 35, 40. Killer, what's up? 40 bucks going once on the Red Devil. Some of you guys are just now popping in, by the way. Check this out. Somebody's going to win this. I don't know exactly what I want to do with it yet. It's fucking nice. And let me even tell you this. It smells good. Like, it smells like new leather. So I wanted you guys to see that thing. The things that I do for you guys looks my size. Let's go. Pass it over here. I'll pass this over there. But what I was going to say was, God damn it, Bailey's Reef, you told me to spin it. I didn't even see the 45. Here, do this if you want. Free frag. I have 2 of these. So Jackie Blue, if they both want one, it just won't be that WYSIWYG. If you guys both want one, I can do both of them. I have more of those. Okay, let's see here. Check it out. Gani from the farm. Sometimes these get rainbows to them. This particular piece does not have any of that. Some of the other cuts do, though. It's okay, I lost fair. Well, like I said, if you want them at 45, I will match them for both of you. So, and a free frag. I'm just saying, scoop it up. I wouldn't offer it if I couldn't do it. Yeah, Easy does it. The tenders, definitely worth driving for. I even made sandwiches too. Sandwiches I made. Some pickled brioche bun. Yes, get it. Stupid price. Same for this. This is an aquaculture Ghani that we grew here. So this thing is tough as nails, bro. Pink, blue. You guys are sleeping. Sleeping. Where are you going to find Ghanis like that for 25? But yeah, the buttermilk for the chicken is the key because now when I do a dredge station, there's no milk and egg. I used to do flour, milk, egg, breading. Now you soak it in the buttermilk. You kind of pat off the buttermilk. I put it on like a paper towel. And then you go right into the fucking breading, dude. And then you go right into the hot oil. So good. So no, here's the deal. It's buttermilk with a decent splash of pickle juice and then hot sauce also. Like a decent little, like it's like the breading looks, or the soak looks like kind of orangish. So I did pickle juice just by itself, and it was good, but it fucks with the meat when you do just pickle juice. It starts to like break it down really bad, so you can't really do pickle juice for more than a couple of hours. But buttermilk, you can do it overnight. That's what I like to do. So yeah, buttermilk, pickle juice, hot sauce. And then here's the other key. With chicken, I learned this. You have to really season the shit out of the breading. And get this, if you're going to do a chicken sandwich, you have to do it even more. Like it should almost be too salty to eat the bread. Like when you try the breading by itself, which you should be doing if you're not, it should be almost like unedibly salty, because when you add the chicken and the bread and the pickle and everything, it's just it drabs it down. So I hope you guys are writing all this stuff down. Chunky little piece, fairy tale Zoes. Check this out. So here's what's cool about these. See how most of them are just blue, orange, and green? When I say wanging out, what I mean is, see how the one polyp in the middle has like yellowish kind of highlights, and the other ones don't have that? There's levels to zoanthids wanging out. Like when you cut a zoe, it loses a lot of color, whether it be from handling or stressing it, whatever. But certain zoes, when they get to a certain health and growth, they start, I say, wanging out. They start just wanging out with color. Sometimes the skirts, sometimes it's just the polyp itself. Yeah, I can see what you mean with the daisy cutter. Isn't that weird how zoes will do that? And you know what's crazy? You could wipe that off with your finger, and it'd take a long time for it to come back, but it will come back. It's weird. Let's go. Mine are doing that, wanging out. Let's go. I'm trying to do that tonight. I'm trying to wang out with the dang out, huh? Reefing, I mean. What are you talking about? That's awesome. If you do the PP math on that piece, it's pretty good too. EC Storp doing PP math. Price per polyp. Hey, yo. Oh, DQ whammy. Knock the damn ref out, dude. You've been getting some whammies lately. I don't feel that bad for you guys when you get a whammy when these prices are this good, okay? I would feel bad, but I don't. It's part of the WWE wheel. It's the first time we did whammies all year. All right. I don't know. I call this the Army Green Favia. I think it's a cool piece. $15. Do the buttermilk overnight and then pickle juice just before. Okay. I was doing the pickle juice in the buttermilk. Ohio wheel, all whammies. This is where we are. I don't think the Ohio, I think we're going to You know how we have the WWE wheel? I don't think we're going to have an Ohio wheel. I think we're just going to put Ohio stuff on the regular wheel because I can't really think of that many things to put on the wheel. And I'm kind of tired of buying shit from all over the place and then not knowing how much to buy and then sitting on a pile of fucking now and laters and jerky and all this other shit. The name of the breading is Andy's. I couldn't think of it the other day. Andy's breading, and it's like a small, sandy kind of breading. I think they're most popular for fish breading. But the chicken one, something about that hot meat, you know what I'm saying? Don't clip that. Dude, look at the yellow in it. We tried selling the Colony too, by the way, and it was awesome. Nobody wanted it. Now y'all get a piece. Send me the now and laters. No way. Those are mine. Mine. 20 bucks. Bailey's Reef has it at 20 bucks. 20 is bid. 25. I see. You got it. I've been too lazy to cook the past 2 days, which means who knows what we're going to be eating around here. But I will say this, Jackie Blue made, first of all, if she's experimenting with food, what's the best way to say it? You got to have a backup meal, okay? And she knows this. I'm not hurting any feelings. Well, maybe. But she even knows, like, I don't know, never tried this before. She's not the greatest when it comes to, like, winging together a meal, okay? Whatever. It's not her strong suit. It's fine. So she was like, I'm going to cook these chicken thighs in the Instapot. And already I was like, ooh. I don't know how that's going to come out. But I will say this. It wasn't terrible. It was like a chicken teriyaki, and she served it over some broccoli. And it was edible. And it was healthy for you, probably more than what we would normally eat, I suppose. Videos. I don't know. I don't have many more videos. Sorry, I was checking the torches. How about a fucking crazy ass looking meat? You know what's wild? We've had this thing for a couple of weeks. Dude, it is getting some weird colors in here. I'm just seeing this pic for the first time. You telling me for the first time? ChatGPT, if I would have made rice, it would have been better. It would have been better with the problem with the Instapot and thighs. It really cooks chicken good, but there's no crisp to it. So I think what you should have done was probably put that chicken in a pan and broil it when it was done, so it would have crisped up like the ribs and stuff. Ramen noodle cookbook. ChatGPT is great for cooking, but you got to know how to use it though. Like, you got to tell it, this is what's happening, you know? This is how many ounces of this. This is what I'm going for. This is what I like. You guys see this big ass chalice that I put up? Somebody ban XX Blazing Reaper XX. Ban him. I put this chalice up. I bought it because I got it from a homie's breakdown, and he's been growing this fucking thing forever. And I got it for a pretty decent deal. I thought for me to be able to sell it for, I think I posted it for 150. 130, and you get a wheel spin. But it's actually really cool. It's kind of a different chalice than I've ever seen as far as like color wise. I don't really know what it is. It's not like a normal one that you see all the time. Chalices, I would say, also pretty fucking hot right now. Zoom in on the center. It's got a little bit of marks right here. And that's from me handling it. It looks fine now. It'll be fine. This thing is fucking indestructible. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's, dude, it's fucking good size. You can look, if you're a chalice person anyways, you could look at this and tell how much growth it took to get to this point. Like, it's almost like if you're like a fucking tree trimmer and you look at the rings of a tree, you know what you know the life that this thing had to fucking live, dude. You can see the layers of just growth and growth and growth. It's fucking awesome. Like, who knows how many years that took, you know? Ready? This would be mine. I'm kind of regretting not cutting it, but I feel like a piece like this, it would be, yeah, could I probably get like 15 frags? Probably. Take a while for them to heal, but I don't know. For 130, I probably should have cut it, to be honest. Let's not dwell on it. Let's spin it and fucking thank God we got a whammy. I don't feel that bad for you. It's too nice. Should have cut it. Regretting it? What's the, is there a, I know there's a buyer's remorse. Is there a such thing called seller's remorse? That has to be a thing, right? Ooh. A little Bernard. He spectated until I got the funds. Well, guess what? I appreciate you hanging out with me and just vibing with the tribe. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was pretty fucking useless the past 2 days, and I hate feeling like that. So now I feel like I got to make up for that. And we're still frozen in. There's nothing to fucking do here, dude. Oh, I do have something. I wish Parrotfish was still watching. Today, Pearl runs downstairs and she was like, Dad, come look. At least I think that's what she was saying. It's hard to understand sometimes. And I run upstairs, dude, and it's freezing out and there's snow everywhere. There was a cat outside of our window. And what are the cats with the blue eyes and the like smoky kind of color? Is that a Persian? Siamese? Chat will tell me. Sign to get a moon kitty. Well, I was like, hey, this kind of is our cat. He's outside. He's ours now, but he's an outdoor cat. You know what I'm saying? 25 going. What up, Goober? So that was cool, but he's like an adult cat. So I don't know if we'll be able to befriend him. Because already Coral, she was like, I want to pick him up and hold him. And I'm like, Coral, you don't understand with cats. Like, you can't just go pick up an adult cat and hold it. Spin it. Well, you keep telling me to spin it, and then I'm missing bids. We got a good pace. Don't worry. You got it. Siamese cat. Is that what it is? So I don't know a lot about Siamese cats, but aren't they like a pain in the ass? Like, they won't stop meowing all the time. But hey, if this thing will live outside in the winter, I'm totally cool with a outdoor cat. I'll pay for the cat food, whatever. Like, totally down with an outdoor cat. Don't want an indoor cat. So hopefully this cat comes around. I don't know. For Coral's sake. Rigged? Sick. Didn't you win? 35? Yeah, you won. I cat sat once. It was like a dog, great cat. What? I just don't want another cat because I don't want it to live 20 years like my fucking last cat did. Blue Elephant Acan, one of my favorite, bro. By the way, W in the chat if you have one of these. And aren't they fucking cool? I get it, it's not a rainbow. But like, I love these Acans. I don't know why. I just think that the dark blue is cool. W and I want another. Let's go. I'm just at this point. I'm 40 years old. I got my first house. It's already hard enough to keep clean. I don't want a cat. I don't want to clean up cat puke in my fucking bed. Pet fucking dander. Toxic plasmosis. Fucking shit. I love cats. I probably like cats more than dogs, but I don't want one. Gentleman's tap. Let's go. Nice piece. Yeah, my last cat lived. He was like 22 years old, bro. You know how many things happen in life in 20 fucking years, dude? That's a commitment. I didn't even know we were going to keep Jackie around this long. Sorry, win was 30. 30 was win. Sorry. It was a little bit late. Cat saw you lose your virginity. Dude, you know what I'm saying? That cat probably did. Damn, I didn't even think about that. I don't know. Your boy's been, your boy ain't, your boy, I didn't want to do this one tonight. I was going to save it because I really like these, but whatever. We'll go $40. Mushrooms, I don't have a ton of, and it's Thursday, by the way. I don't usually do a lot of my higher end stuff on Thursdays, so I didn't plan for a lot of mushrooms or especially Ghani's. Bro, I'll say this. Ghani's have been low from wholesalers, bro. Like, the selection has not been good when it comes to Ghaniopora, dude. There's a lot of crappy color ones, but trust me, I have been looking, anemones, I've been looking for Ghani's since, we've been buying Ghani's heavy all last year. And the selection has been pretty shit. I've got 2 or 3 nice Ghani's for you guys this weekend. And that's pretty much it, man. You've seen kind of what I had today. It used to be this much of our tank was Ghani's. And dude, I think we're down to like, it's a tiny little section. Why wait for the weekend? Well, that's when we get the most eyeballs. It lets me do some promotion. It lets me get some new people to the stream. You post the Ghani and they go, hey, how can I get that thing? And I go, hey, tap the link in bio. I'll see you live Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. What up, Punani? How we doing? But like I said, Ghani's have been really hard to come by, so I've been trying to space them out. Let me see. Dude, I just don't know. The stuff that we got, why would we, That's the Miss Piggy right there, Eadsy. That's a Miss Piggy for you. It's not the best cut of Miss Piggies, man. I've sold some that were fucking. But this is nice. This is actually, I think, one of the bigger ones, too. This is not something I should have put up tonight. Yep, immediately regret. But we do have a couple other Ghani's for you guys this weekend. Happy says 150, let's go. If you don't know the story with the Miss Piggy, it came in as a pretty nice chunk, but there was dead spots, which is kind of normal for Ghani's. That doesn't, deter me from grabbing them or anything. dead spots and ganies, pretty normal for wild ones. We threw it up on the website. It was expensive. It was like $400 or $500 or something like that. Maybe more. I don't remember. And then we said, fuck it, let's cut it down. And it's been a survivor. It's doing really good. But it's always had this somewhat of a bleached look. Like it looks somewhat translucent compared to other ganies. It's been fragged. It's been sitting here. That is just what the color is. So I like the piece a lot. You ready? Going once? Going twice? Let's go. Super nice piece. Most have the musk orange. Some, dude, have blues and pinks, and they were fucking fire. I wish I could find more wild colonies like that to invest in, you know? It's been kind of shit when it comes to ganies. But you know how it is. That's how every coral is it comes in these waves. Like I've been seeing a lot of Wilsonies arriving in the States. So it's like every wholesaler you're probably going to see, you know, in the next however amount of weeks or whatever, posting Wilsonies. And then it'll be one of those things that you just don't fucking see for quite a while. Mushrooms, I don't have much left, but this is a Kush Corals exclusive right here. This is a Kush Corals Runts shroom. I've never seen these before. I'll show you the mom. We've released a couple of these now. We sold some over the weekend. I want to show you like a bigger mushroom so you see what it looks like when it grows out, because these are really different. Yeah, dude, look at this. So here's the one that I'm keeping and growing out. Dude, this is just different right here. It's a really cool piece. That was like the bigger ones. And then here's one that we sold the other day. Kind of like a medium size one or whatever. Not the best picture, but. So, super rare mushroom right here. But this is a small guy. Small guy. Small guy. Big guy. My fucking kids singing that goddamn SpongeBob song. 65. You had the bid at 65, and then you bid against yourself at 70. So, you've already been told once that no takesy backsies if you bid against yourself. Let's go. A bunch of king spawns a few months ago, which soup scum mostly disappeared. They die. King spawns, they literally die all the time. So as much as I love king spawns, I've learned my lesson. They're just not worth fucking with, you know? The only way that I would ever do it is if somebody would just like, I'm not covering it at all. Like, you get it to you, that's on you. If the bag is like brown water and it just totally dies in the bag, I would cover it. But dude, it always never fails. Somebody gets a king spawn and it never fully opens and then it fucking dies and just not worth dealing with them. 75, you got it, man. Did a double tap and then tapped. Let's go. Max, super nice piece. Bro, those are rare. I think we sold 2 of them. And then I have the bigger piece. And there might be one more that you see tomorrow. Or whatever, sometime this weekend. WWE wheel, let's go. What's he going to get? What's he going to get? Give him the Wiener Championship belts. He's going to try. He's going to try to cut it 17 times. Hey, and if it works, it fucking works, dude. The ops are going to be mad that he won that one. Zoe, we did a Zoe colony earlier today, which I don't normally do them. I have this one. And these are actually kind of a rare Zoe. This is like a wild piece. You won that one? This one, I would want to, I got to at least go 125. Pretty good size piece. And these are actually really cool. We sell frags of these. We actually bought this strain a few months ago from Indonesia, straight out of Indonesia. And I've noticed that they have a few Zoes I've never really seen anywhere else, but they have them repeated. So like the first time I bought it, I was like, man, if I see these again, I'm going to get them. And then this was the second one here. Warpaint Scolies, I don't at the moment. What up, Fish Guy? No Warpaint. Dude, I don't think we have any Scolies at the moment, if I'm being honest with you. I don't think we have any Scolies at all. Not even button Scolies. And I don't know if we have them coming in either. I got to check. We have 3 or 4 orders coming in next week. I'll be honest with you, I don't really bring in a lot of war paint ones because the problem is with the war paints, there's so many of them that look fairly similar that anytime you bring some in, a guy's like, well, I want a different color pattern. And it's like, there's just so many of the same ones. And there's not a lot of money to make on them. There's not a lot of profit to make, so I don't bring them in. But I do show people, like, how about the Coral Dealer post that you guys seen? I posted a ton of stuff in there. So if you follow my group on Mondays, I'm going to be posting that link where it's basically the Elite Club stuff, but I do it for free for everybody, where I show you all these really cool corals from suppliers, and you can kind of cherry pick from there. That would be the best place to get the war paint from us. What up, Fine Pine? What you been up to? Let's go. Those are the only 2 Zoe colonies that I got. And you got them. Save me the room. Save me the saw blade. $5 off. Let's go. Let's go. Are you still streaming? Fine Pine. That man, dude. Dude, that man can make, that's a man's man right there, bro. You want a statue made out of wood? He's got you. Here's a mushroom. I forgot that I had this one. This one is pretty large right here. These franks are not super cheap. Let's go 130. 130. No, nobody snagged those Blastos. So, man, one of those Blastos had like a green grafting to it. That was really cool. The butt crack Frank. These have become super popular lately. How big? Man, I would say this is a pretty good size. You can see it's folding over too. Definitely bigger than, oh yeah, bigger than a quarter for sure. It's like bigger than an Oreo. It's chunky. Like, I think it's on a 2-inch disc, and I mean, it fucking swallows the disc. You can't even see the disc at all. Definitely bigger than a quarter. Chalet. And these are expensive from wholesalers, bro. I have noticed, or I have heard this with these. One good thing about these type of franks, they're really easy to cut and propagate. Red Rum, thank you for being here. How's all this work? I have an account set up. I bid, but then what? So Red, what's up, man? I appreciate you being here. I go live Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so you have a lot of time to see some stuff and join the community. But basically, yeah, we do $5 increments. After the stream is over, you'll get an invoice with all the pictures, itemized, freebies, discounts, and all that on there. We do ask that you pay within 24 hours. So this way we can move your corals to the sold tank so they never get double sold. That's how we start your order. And you've got 2 weeks to build a box. So you got to pay for what you win as you go, but you got 2 weeks to build a box before we ship out. So I appreciate you being here, baby. Let's go. This is just a warm-up stream for the week. All right. All right. Now that you know where I'm at, this better be you all weekend. Let's fucking go. I remember my first time. That was years ago, baby. All right, 165. You got it. That is about what they cost wholesale. So if you, and we don't get free shipping. So there you go. And this is a big boy. 165, going once, going twice. No, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. I know it's not easy to come over to a new platform. Nobody likes doing that. But Twitch works awesome for what we do. I'm glad that we built up our Twitch over the years and don't have to rely on new platforms. I see people going to Palm Street. I'll spin it again for you. Hammerhead, you know that was way late, dude. Whatnot. Even TikTok, dude. Like, as much as I like TikTok and stuff, I'm glad that we built it on Twitch because, knock on wood, we've never had any issues. So, okay. Let's see. What else do we got? Let's check the videos just to make sure we cashed out on everything in the videos. I got some really nice. This is going up tomorrow, but I do want to show it off real quick. This little hammer garden is going to go up tomorrow. I thought it was pretty cool. Nice little piece. Couple of heads on there. So that is something that's going to go up tomorrow. Charlie, I want to do that one tomorrow. I don't want to do that one tonight. I got to at least post that one. Try to get somebody to the stream. Since you like mushrooms, I guess I did have more mushrooms than I thought. Let's do this guy right here, 40 bucks. He says, I'm at my limit. Thank you for the opportunity. Have a great night. Bailey's Reef, appreciate you. Thanks for popping back in. Let's go. You might want to at least get a bid on this one, though. This one is pretty dirty. That fucking purple drink, dude. That's a Sunday piece on a Thursday? What? Hammerhead. Before we do leave, too, we got a raffle that we got to call. And then there will be a new raffle up tomorrow. I think people like the smaller raffles where the pieces aren't like a $700 piece. It's more like a $200, $300 piece. Those seem to fill out pretty quick, so we'll try to stay in that range. So come on, you said you was done. You want me to put it up maybe Sunday? I can't throw it up tonight, dude. It's Thursday at the end of the stream. You got to let me promote the thing. How about Sunday? Anemone, I could maybe put I could probably put the Sunburst on raffle. Bro, I'll tell you what, I have 2 Sunburst NEMs. We'll do it Sunday. I've got 2 Sunburst NEMs. They're both really cool. But one of them blows away the other one, dude. Sunburst, and we'll do something else with it. Maybe that Acantho or something. So far, I think we're shipping next week. We almost have to, bro. I checked earlier, and I believe so. Unless the weather's really bad in your area or some other crazy shit happens. But, man, I hope to God we ship out next week. I'll tell you this. If weather's bad and we don't ship next week, I'm not working. I can't make any sales. I don't have any room. My shit's packed. So, I do the raffles at the end of the stream. Hammerhead, you got it. Bro, take a look at this thing. Woo! Come on, dude. The steals that you guys get on these streams is crazy. FedEx not delivering here as of now. Really? Like, they're just telling you? They're like, our weather is hit or miss next week. Well, as long as we can get some stuff out, I will be happy. Like, I got to at least get some orders out. I can't just, like, not ship. Like I said, if that's the case, then I'm just going to take the week off because I can't bring anything in if I can't move anything out. How much? I don't know off the top of my head. I'll try not to make the spots more than 10 to 20 bucks. I feel like anything more than that, it's hard to sell a raffle out. 25 sometimes would kind of be on the high end. I've probably done a few raffles at 30, but nothing higher than that. Just depends on how many spots we need. But the Sunburst is like 450 bucks. So divide that by like 20. or 15 or something like that. All right, let's go. Call it. Super nice piece, dude. Bailey's Reef, thank you for the bids. I tried to keep you to one more. Might be snow here. Oh, we feel so bad for you people in Florida who fucking have 70-degree weather. We might get a little bit of precipitation. Bitch, if you walk outside, your nuts will crawl into your throat. Come to my house right now, dude. All right. Trying to hear it. All right, let's rip a few farm pieces, dude. $10, Emerald on Fires. Old school Zoe. Florida earned all those raining lizard days. Minus 26 right now. Damn, dude. I mean, you can't do anything. You just got to wait to thaw out. Where are you at? Antarctica, New York? It hurts to go in the garage. Dude, the other day, Blue comes downstairs and it's like 1 in the morning or something. So I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I was going to get a water, but it's too cold to go in the garage. I'm like, I'll get you a water. But it hurts, dude, to go in the garage. 4.5 feet of snow so far. Oh my God, it is really bad. Do you see the people? What do you guys think about the people who say that this winter's not, that this snow's not real? Like they try to light it on fire and it doesn't melt and stuff. What do you guys think about that? Do you think it's a geoengineered winter? Do you think the World Economic Forum is making a snow on your ass right now? Plastic snow, dude. You got that GM snow? It's just AI. I think those people don't know about how particles work. Hey, well, you don't know about how the Illuminati works, so we're even. I can't believe that you would think there would be a snowstorm in the winter. I don't give a fuck what they call it. It can stop at any time. Oh, dude, I feel for you. Especially if, man, being without power is rough. So if you're in that much snow, but at least you got your power, not as bad as losing the power. That's scary. Let's just rip a few Zoes from the farm. $10. Snow is real. Big pandas aren't. Yeah, I don't know. I did see a video on Twitter, but you never know what the fuck's real. But a guy had a campfire going, and he put a big snowball like on some sticks over the fire, and it wasn't burning. But who even knows what's real, dude? Got a generator anyways, in case. Good. I feel like that's one of those things as an adult. You got to have a generator, dude. You know what I'm saying? There's almost like really no excuse unless you're in an apartment or something, I guess. But like adult, you got smokes, you got Jordans, you got a pet, you should have a generator. It would melt, not burn. I mean, it wasn't doing anything. It was like, I don't know, dude. It was being weird, but I don't believe it. Hey, I'm a #1 conspiracy theorist, but most conspiracies are retarded. My least favorite conspiracies. Tell me your least favorite conspiracies. Mine are the ones where they'll be like, Joe Biden's played by an actor, and he's the same guy who plays Jim Carrey, and he also played John Wayne back in the day. I hate those, dude. I could deal with Flat Earth over that, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I hate those. Oh, he's got the same fucking mole right here. Better stop noticing. Let's do a little favia from the farm. And I get it. It's green, but this thing actually is pretty cool. Favorite all time, JFK. I think for me, it's probably more 9/11 because I lived through it, you know? But I wasn't awake during it. It was like a wake up call after the fact. And then I went back and learned about JFK and learned about Gulf of Tonkin and fucking, you know, all the crazy shit. Round or flat? I don't see anything compelling about flat Earth as far as like I've never seen anything that was like, oh my God, it's got to be flat. That said, I could buy into that they're lying to us about stuff on the planet. Like, would it surprise me if there was land that we didn't know about or couldn't access? Nah, not really. But I don't think it's like a flat disc floating around. It doesn't even make any sense. And then some of the shit is just so retarded. Like, inertia exists, you know? Like, if a ladybug is on a tennis ball and you're in a train going this way, the ball's not going to fly. You know what I mean? But I can deal with the flat earth over the everybody's actors. That shit kills me, dude. CIA files on Adam and Eve are intriguing. I've never actually heard of that one. Send me a link. That actually sounds pretty interesting. I think it's crazy that we're these intelligent beings, I guess, on this planet, but we don't know where we came from, dude. How? I was looking for more zoos. I don't see any more zoos. Let's do a Bernard from the farm. I got one or two more because I'm running out of pictures here. I didn't know this was going to be that good of a stream. Shout out to you people. I thought nobody was going to show up. Like the fucking Truman Show, lizard people. None of that would even surprise me as far as like hybrid ass people, cloning people. It's kind of hard for me to think that they haven't cloned a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know how to clone trees and plants and fucking all this shit. There's no way that they haven't cloned a person, you know? Book of Enoch supposedly tells us where we came from. Yeah, and I've read the Book of Enoch and all that, and it is pretty wild that they took that out of the rest of the Bible. It's all in your head. Nobody did show up. It's the RSO making you think we did. Hey, well, guess what? Perception is reality, motherfucker. Joe Biden was played by Jim Carrey. The actor Jim Carrey retired. Okay. And then is that you sending me the Adam and Eve? How is there a guy named Adam back in the day? From the Middle East. I don't know any fucking Adams. You know me, I like the conspiracy of the mud floods and that King Solomon built most of these buildings that we have, like the capitals. That to me is still a very interesting conspiracy. I know some people don't find it interesting. How the fuck is there Roman style buildings all over the fucking planet? And it's always stuff that we turned into like government buildings. How? They didn't have the internet, dude. They weren't talking to each other. The buildings are so out of place. My courthouse in the town, the little old town that I live in, is all like Egyptian looking Roman Colosseum fucking craziness. How? If Adam and Eve were a thing, wouldn't we all be related? Well, It was a fallen world back then. It was a different world, deuces, back then, okay? People didn't even get to, there was no heaven at that point. Hieroglyphics in the Rocky Mountains, bro, there's pyramids in Illinois. Like, crazy. Eskimo brothers fishing the same hole. Oh my God, dude. Crazy. You know, and what's really wild is when you think about it, how much, like, how much people believe in their religions, and respect to you and your religion, but just the scope of how much it affects the world. And it really all goes back to just how we think we got here. It's fucking crazy, dude. Can't motherfuckers just be okay with not knowing? Pyramids are made by aliens. I think the pyramids are somewhat of a distraction, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I used to be big into like the pyramids, like especially in Egypt. I think the Egyptian pyramids they're a distraction from other shit. Like the whole Antarctica thing blows my mind, dude. You cannot tell me that there's this whole fucking frozen gigantic land that all the governments in the world have a treaty to just share info and never try to get resources, even though we'll bomb everybody now to do it. No country can go to war over it. You can't extract its resources. Give me a fucking break, bro. Like in what world does that even, we're America, we would just be like, no, we run Antarctica. You know what I mean? And I'm okay with that. Not everybody's cool, you know, with the way that I would govern, okay? I play a lot of Civilization. I'm a ruthless leader. I'm okay with extracting presidents and doing what you got to do, all right? I don't want to hear your fucking liberal views on this. Also, Toy Story 2 is pretty okay. But how, dude, there's a frozen, and then like the Nazis went to Antarctica to discover shit. It's all very strange. They will stop you from even getting close to Antarctica. I know. That's what's crazy. Like, dude, what's under that ice? See, in the game of Civilization, you're trying to explore the planet to find old artifacts that give you wisdom and knowledge so you can control better. That's all we're out here doing in real life. If you're playing the game, if you're not some fucking tree-hugging hippie, well, everybody should just have an equal chance at hugging each other. No. Bombs away, dude. We're America. I'm going to pull up with a heat gun and melt the ice. Bro, that's the type of ice you can't melt. I do like Graham Hancock. I've known about him since, dude, I've known about Zachariah Sitchin for years. I'm an old head, bro. I'm an old conspiracy head. You want to read something real crazy, check out H.P. Blavatsky. There's a lady who discovered, or her mission was to learn about every religion and where mankind came from. And it's fucking crazy. Yeah, I like all that stuff, but I don't ever like, oh, I believe this. I'm always just open-minded. That's how I am politically too. I'm like, I need the info and I process it and I make a description of what I see, but then people take it as a prescription and it's not. Y files? The Y files? I've never heard of that. I don't know if I believe in nuclear bombs. Have you ever seen that conspiracy? That they don't exist, that they were just like made to like make people fearful. Which it's like, I believe it's called the prisoner's dilemma, where it's like you gotta You don't know if this guy's going to kill you. So you got to maybe plan to kill him because he could be planning to kill you. And he's probably planning to kill you. Or if he's not, he's thinking that you're planning to kill him. So I'm just interested in that shit. You know? All right, it's time to go. You guys fell asleep on me. We started talking conspiracies and I lost you. It's like this is how my normal life works. Smoke too many blunts with people, start talking real shit, and then you lose them, dude. My bad. How about them Bears? Sports ball. Let's end it on a piece. Let's find a good piece. Simulation seems possible. I haven't looked into that one very much. Man, these are nice, dude. Life in the Matrix. I say this, man. Lately, it feels crazier and crazier. Like the whole Trump timeline has been pretty wild. Just the fucking people grabbing goddamn fucking flashbangs, soccer moms melting their arms off. Fucking what the fuck is going on, bro? It's been a crazy timeline, dude. Jet Li move was 100 or some shit. Oh, dude, life in the Matrix. Yeah, you know what's crazy? In the Matrix, his license says expiration date 9/11. Huh? Huh? It was supposed to be this one. It's just crazy, bruh. Crazy times. And then this whole gold and silver thing, I've been seeing people that are saying like, the world's going to get real fucked up here soon. That's why people are stacking gold and silver, which honestly doesn't even make any sense. I'm a silver and gold person anyways. But if shit goes down, the last thing you're going to do is give a fuck about some shiny fucking coins, dude. You know? So when people always make that argument like, well, when the shit hits the fan, we'll be trading silver and gold. It's like, I don't see it, dude. You ever tried to get change from somebody who works at McDonald's now? You ever have something cost 5 cents and you give them, $1.05 and it blows their mind or whatever, dude? You think that people are gonna be fucking trading in troy ounces and shit, dude? I don't think so. Tupac and Elvis crashed into the Twin Towers. Food, ammo, cigarettes. You're talking, but at that point, dude, most of y'all soft ass motherfuckers are completely toast. Okay? If it ever gets to the point where shit hits the fan, look, most of you are basically cattle. Okay? You're done for. Sorry to tell you. Okay? Better find somebody who fucking gonna protect you. 80% gonna be gone fast, bro. Exactly. Now, then it's gonna come down to fighting off, gangs of people. Are you on fire? I don't know. Jackie will let us know. And who wants to think about that? I got kids. I don't ever want it to get to the point where like people are bartering. Dude, we're not gonna last a year. Ain't nobody growing no food out right now. So he's on fire. Awesome. Well, 3% off plus 6% off. Let's give him one more. Yeah, and it's gonna come down to that, right? Might is right. Where basically like whoever has the most guns and people. But I mean, obviously nobody hopes it goes down to that point. I think if it comes down to that point, then we're just going to start a new civilization at that point. So Who knows, man? Who knows? I hope that's worst case scenario, which you got to prepare for worst case, right? You just got to hope that never happens, you know? But yeah, I don't know if people are going to be trading silver and gold if shit goes down. Hopefully, we'll still be having reef tanks, dude. No Wi-Fi, but we'll still be streaming somehow. If I got to, I'll send some carrier pigeons, dude. So, all right, let's go back at this tomorrow. I've got to make up for all the time that I didn't do anything. RSO'd out. So I feel workers regret that I didn't get nothing done for you guys. So a lot of stuff tomorrow, hopefully. Let's do it. Raffle. All right. Winner's choice. Which one are you picking? Hard for me to pick, man. I'll be honest with you. This is my first time seeing this Echinata. So maybe I would pick that. I've sold quite a bit of these. I have another one, and it's like 95% blue. It's actually kind of cool. Rando. Okay, so we've got 24 spots. You can see what I see, right? 24, ready? Bada bada, what up, shitta? Good luck. Spot number 22. Wix changed the way that our invoices look. It's really weird now. Don't like it. 22 right here. Oh shit, I seen her earlier. I don't have a pen. Well, here, check it out. I don't know if she's still watching. Try to cover up her info here. See if I can do it. Spot 22. Without showing, I don't know. There we go. It's HDP Nurse. HDP Nurse. I don't know if she's still in here or if Captain Bill B is. Let's see. Let's see. Might be too late for them. I'll let her know. Knowing HDP Nurse, I would assume she might take the Echinata, but I don't know. Only showed the phone number. Hey, don't call her, all right? No soliciting. Captain Bill B will be on your Captain Bill Beef will be on your ass. All right. Appreciate you guys popping in tonight. There is a ton of stuff still that's opening up from my local shipment. And like I said, the rest of the shipments are coming in next week. So it's going to be a lot of farmed stuff. But I will be live the next couple days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And that's it for me. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Shout out to Jackie for doing all the work in the background with the kids. And I'm glad to be feeling back into it, man. I was fucking out of it. I don't like that. All right, I'm out. Clark's Cove, you better hit us up. Good night, good night, good night. Peace. Peace, y'all. Peace.
You want the money? You want the notoriety? Then